In a small town lived James, a beggar. His life was filled with misery. Every day, he wandered the streets, hoping for a few coins or some leftover food. Sometimes he got something. Often, he got nothing. His days were monotonous, his life devoid of hope. But one day, something extraordinary happened. Something that changed his life forever. That evening, James was walking near the railway station. Suddenly, he noticed an old, dust-covered train standing at the very edge of the station. The train looked different from all others. Its windows were dark, the entire body was grimy, and there wasn't a single soul around. The station was eerily silent. James thought to himself, "Is this some kind of ghost train? Where is it going?" Questions flooded his mind, but before he could make sense of it, he felt an irresistible pull toward the train. Something beyond his understanding compelled his feet to move closer. Despite his fear and curiosity, he climbed aboard the train. Inside, the train was completely empty. There were no passengers, only an old conductor in a worn-out uniform. Without saying a word, the conductor motioned for him to sit. The train let out a strange noise and began to move. James looked out of the window, but everything outside was covered in mist. The world beyond was shrouded in darkness, and the train seemed to be speeding toward an unknown destination. James grew uneasy. Where am I going? Is this train real, or am I dreaming? He wondered. The conductor remained silent, focused on driving the train. The air inside felt heavy with mystery, and James couldn't shake off a growing sense of fear. As time passed, the strangeness of the train deepened. Suddenly, a woman appeared and sat next to him. Her face radiated a calm serenity, but her eyes held a trace of worry. James hesitated but eventually asked, "Where are you going?" The woman gave a faint smile and replied, "No one knows the destination of this train, but its journey will teach you something." Before James could ask more, she fell silent and stared out of the window as if she already knew everything about the train. The train continued at its mysterious pace. Outside, there was no sign of cities, roads, or trees, just endless darkness. Then, out of nowhere, a massive mountain appeared in their path. James braced himself, thinking the train would stop. But to his astonishment, the train passed through the mountain effortlessly, as if it didn't exist. James was stunned. How is this possible? Am I still in the real world? A mixture of fear and wonder gripped him. The train raced ahead, and the conductor said nothing. Finally, the train came to a halt. James peered out of the window and saw an extraordinary landscape, a world unlike anything he had ever seen. The place was otherworldly, strange yet breathtakingly beautiful. He realized that this was no ordinary place. The train door opened, and the conductor turned to James, saying,